Before I get started here, I just want to make a quick little comment. I made a big mistake in my bank account, and I really put myself in a bit of a hole, about $150. If you can help or you want to help me out a little bit, that would be great. The link is in the description below through my PayPal link down there for the Big Ranch Show. If you can help me out a little bit, that would be great. If not, that's great too. Anyhow, please enjoy the show. Hey, welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, hit that subscribe button down below and let's get right to it. Now, we all remember Barbecue Becky. You remember Barbecue Becky from San Francisco, right? The lady that called the police on a black family having a barbecue in a park. Because apparently there was a city ordinance that prevented it in that particular part of the park to have a charcoal grill. And she lost her mind and called the police. She says it's because of the charcoal grill. I don't really think so. I think there was a little bit of a racial component there. But this story isn't about Barbecue Becky. This is about a new woman. Allison Edel. Now dubbed Permit Patty. She called the police on an 8-year-old girl yesterday. Why, huh? She must have done something really evil, right? Must have kicked her in the shin, stole her stuff, broke into her house. You know, threw a rock through a car window, right? No! Maybe she was drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, doing marijuana on the front stoop of her apartment complex. No, not at all. She was selling bottled water to passerbys because it was hot. So Allison Edel, Permit Patty, decided she'd call the police because a little 8-year-old black girl was selling water. She says that she wasn't motivated by race. And she goes on to say that she was mad about hearing all sorts of noise about the water. She says here they were screaming about what they were selling. It was literally nonstop. It was every 2 seconds. Come buy my water. It was continuous and it wasn't a soft voice. It was screaming. Now, why would you go through all that? Why would your first step to call the cops? Why would your first step not be go over to the girl and the woman who was with her and say, "Hey, you know, can you bring your volume level down just a little bit?" But she doesn't talk about doing that. Now she says she was only pretending to call the police. It's sure not how she acted. Because if she was just pretending to call the police, why was she hanging around and trying to hide behind a brick wall so the woman that took the video couldn't get the video of her? Tells me she was calling the police. There was no pretending. But what is wrong with people? It wasn't that long ago that I was hearing about kids being, people having the cops called on children for opening lemonade stands. You want to explain that one to me? Growing up, that was one of the good things kids got to do. You know, a lot of entrepreneurs, get their start doing something like selling lemonade, something like that. And I understand people are like, oh, the health code, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. People, sometimes you got to use a little common sense. You shouldn't have to have a permit for every damn thing you do in life. You know, you have a garage sale. Do you need a permit for that too? I bet you do in some places. But it's stupid to be going after these children simply because you don't like the fact that they're selling something. Now she goes on to say that she felt horrible and heart-wrenched after what had happened. Yeah, you felt heart-wrenched because your face was plastered all over the internet. for doing something horrible against a child. That is why you were upset. That is why you feel horrible. Don't sit there and tell me you feel horrible because you called the police on a child. We all know the only reason you feel horrible is because somebody plastered your face all over the internet. And for good reason. So, Permit Patty, you are a joke. What kind of horrible human being are you to sit there and try to get a little 8-year-old girl arrested for selling water? And another video showed that she was selling it for like $2 a bottle. Now, if you're upset about the price tag, maybe that's a problem. But if you go to my local grocery store, that same bottle of water is going to cost you $1.89 plus tax, basically $2. So I guess that's not really an issue either. But Allison Edel, you are clearly a racist. Why else would you call the police on a little black girl for selling water? I got a feeling if it was a little white girl selling water, you wouldn't have said shit. And I don't really like playing the race card. It's not something I enjoy talking about. Because I think sometimes it gets overblown. Too many people talking about everything being racist. Because not everything is racist. But if you're calling the cops on little 8-year-old girls selling water, what next? You're going to call the cops on, I don't know, selling Girl Scout cookies? Is that next? Selling Girl Scout cookies without a permit? It's pathetic, woman. It's pathetic. I've never seen somebody call the cops over someone trying to sell some water. And if you need a permit to sell little bottles of water, I think we've gone too far. But I don't blame any policy for this. I blame a woman who either hates children or hates black children. One of the two. So those are the two things I see. Either she's racist or she hates children. But in a bit of good news, I commented on this on Facebook yesterday, and somebody left me a comment from a story out of Denver, Colorado, where Country Time Lemonade is launching a new initiative to help kids lemonade stands that land in hot water over permitting issues. Apparently, Country Time Lemonade is going to help pay the fines and permit fees for lemonade stands for kids that are getting attacked by idiots calling the cops on them and cities trying to shut down lemonade stands. So, kudos to Country Time Lemonade saying they're going to do this, because this is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Kids should be free to be kids. If part of being a kid means they want to sell water or lemonade or cookies or something on the side of the damn road, they should be allowed to. They're children. Doing something like selling lemonade or whatever on the side of the road actually builds character. It builds a work ethic. And if you want to sit there and punish children because they're trying to do something good, they're trying to learn about money, trying to learn how to raise their own money, shame on you. Shame on you. I don't understand these people. I never will. Anyhow, I hope you're having a great day. This has been the Big Ranch Show. I've been your host, Jacob Keck, and I'll see you down the road.